Got a lot of flare in that flag stand. He's getting ready to hold that green flag high and let her fly. That's exactly what happens right now. Lap 5 on the board. Sheldon Creed with a huge shove from Grant Enfinger, while downstairs, Austin Hill gets help from Johnny Sauter. Side by side, everybody clears the main straightaway and races towards 1.
Creed with the lead in that outside lane. He elects not to cross over. Now he does at the apex of the corner. He'll take the lead and drive away. Austin Hill second. Grant Enfinger up to the number 3 spot.
Enfinger in third, then Johnny Sauter kick back to fourth as they flare out 2 and 3 wide, further back just outside of the top 10. But the top 6 trucks all single file and tightly bunched, led by Sheldon Creed into the tunnel turn for the first time. Austin Hill in second. They'll single out behind them off turn number 2.
5 laps in, and they're racing back to turn number 3 at speed for the very first time. And a couple of trucks breaking out of line. Sauter just trying to hold on to position number 4. That may not last very long because Eckes is right there. Now we got 2 trucks into the wall. One of them, Michael Self. The other one may be Raphael Lessard. He is up against the outside wall. Michael Self now coasting back towards pit road.
Trouble over there in turn number 3. Another 2-truck accident. Raphael Lessard's truck is used up. Austin Wayne Self, his truck also used up. Tough crash over there in turn number 3 in front of Jeff Striegel.
Raphael Lessard, a grinding crash against the outside retaining wall, Alex, and that truck is not going any further than where it has come to a stop right now, actually at the exit of turn number 3, up against the outside retaining wall. Michael Self and Raphael got into it coming into turn number 3, and Michael Self now has come to a stop, or Austin Self rather has come to a stop. So unfortunately, a slow start to get this one underway.
Alex, we saw that brewing, and it actually began. They were going 2 and 3 wide, and that began when Raphael dropped a couple of tires off in the dirt or the mud down there in 3. It hooked that truck to the right. And when that Sirius XM Toyota took that right, Austin Wayne Self, nowhere to go, got collected, and both of those trucks went nose first into the outside wall. I know that there's a lot of frustration right there. We have yet to complete one full green flag lap since this race started some 6 laps ago.
Yeah, it's a tough one. And this is one of those things, we talked about it in our pre-race a moment ago, about this is a quick race when you look at the laps, but there's been a history here when the Truck Series has raced at the Pocono Raceway that they've had some trouble making green flag laps. I recall the first race the Truck Series ran here, they struggled just to get through the tunnel turn over in turn 2. It seemed like every time we put the green out, they'd get through one, and then we'd have lap after lap of crashing over there in the tunnel turn. But right now, they're spreading the wealth. Turn 1 already on lap 1, and now turn number 3 on lap number 6.
Remember, lap 15 is the end of stage 1. Lap 30 is the end of stage 2. A total of 60 laps will make up the distance. And here we are, Alex, halfway through the first stage, yet to complete the first green flag lap. So a lot of drivers, I'm sure, are kind of nervous because they still really don't know what the trucks have underneath them. They've not practiced, nor have they qualified.
No, and the most they've been able to run, at least for the leaders, they got to turn number 3. So they have a general idea what it's going to do in turn 1. They may have an idea what it's going to do in turn 2, because they only been through there one time at speed. Turn 3 is still quite the mystery for the entire field right now after this another 2-truck incident over there in the middle of the 3rd corner. Crash number 1 involved Cody Rohrbal and Matt Crafton. Here in crash number 2, Raphael Lessard and Austin Wayne Self. 4 trucks taken out by 2 different crashes already, and we're just now 7 laps in.